Hello and welcome everyone to Quick Album Reviews. I'm the guy who got shot in the ass, CJ Middle, and today I'm limping towards M-16 by Sodom. Since the coronavirus is gonna kill us all anyways, I figured might as well go out on a good album. Released in 2001, Sodom continues to kick ass into the 2000s. The only other Sodom album I've heard was Code Orange, which is an excellent album by the way. But I've seen this album pop up a few times recently on Instagram, so I figured, might as well check it out. What really makes this album good, at least to me, is the fact that the band does their own thing. It doesn't try to sound like anyone else. The reason I mention this or bring this up is because so many new thrash bands today sound the same. You can tell a lot of them are basically Slayer wannabes. I'm not saying all new thrash bands are bad. In fact, you should definitely check out Vector. But you have to admit, thrash from the 80s and even into the 90s was a lot better than the modern thrash being made today. I won't go into a whole side speech about why I think that is, because I know sometimes I ramble about side notes and stuff like that. Anyways, what Sodom does on this album is add some melody to their sound. The band still carries a nice raw guitar tone, pounding drums, very audible bass, and some nice vocals, but adds a little melody to separate this album from the others. This leads to some nice creative riffs, choruses, and just overall just really good metal music. You can really hear the passion in this album, especially in the vocals and lyrics, and I think that's another thing that new thrash bands tend to lack. This album is more than just being fast, heavy, and screams. It has substance to it. I should probably also mention that this is a concept album about the Vietnam War, if you couldn't tell from the album cover, which would also explain the passion and emotional feeling I got from listening to it. I'm going to say this album is great because I really like the passion, the music, the creativity, the storytelling, and, all these other elements that really makes this album stand out. It does, however, fall short on some songs, but a majority of this album is just fantastic stuff. I know this probably isn't their best album out there, but I enjoyed it a lot. I'd recommend giving it a listen. And, that's all I got. Anyways, thank you all for listening. If you haven't already, go check out my playlist on Spotify. I have a lot of underground and a lot of, I guess you can call mainstream metal on there too. But if you're looking for some new stuff, go check those out. If the coronavirus gets me, then don't expect any reviews for at least 2 weeks or so. Am I afraid of dying from this virus? No. I have enough toilet paper stocked up that I could TP a dozen houses, thank you very much. Everyone knows that whoever has the most toilet paper is guaranteed to live through this. You don't need food or water, obviously, or any of those other silly necessities or anything like that. Toilet paper is the obvious solution to this crisis, and everyone needs to buy more toilet paper. And on that sheet, don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure you tell a friend to do the same. Make sure you wash your hands and everyone stay safe out there, and I'll see you at the next review.